This hill is known as Roc Blanc, or White Rock. Here at the top are the ruins of Chateau de Blanchefort. The Blancheforts were an important family of local nobles. Their name ties into the history of the Templars and the Cathars and into the mystery of Rennes-le-Chateau itself. The chateau that stood here was in Templar hands from 1132 to 1180. The ruins provide a wonderful view of the valley and have figured into several of the geometry-related theories about the Rennes treasure.
Indeed.
We will stop here for a few moments. Please take advantage of the view. From here one can see Mont Cordu, Rennes in the distance, and the whole valley.
Those two are definitely up to something.
You've been avoiding me, dollface. I think you got the wrong idea the other day at lunch.
I doubt it.
I'm telling you, you're going to be impressed, see? I got this really big dumper.
Monsieur Wilkes, I realize you are on vacation, but I am not part of the package, n'est-ce pas?
But... oh...
Estelle, feet in the water. Do you see?
Yes, I do see. Oh, it's so imposing.
It must be the presence.
And Blanchefort must be what is meant by the windows of the ruined house.
Of course. How marvellous. And what about the red serpent?
Red serpent? Did you say, red serpent?
No. No, we weren't talking about a red serpent.
Not at all. I said, Sir Plant. I was talking about, yes, Sir Ed Plant. He's a friend of ours.
Don't be ridiculous. You were talking about Le Serpent Rouge. Is that a copy?
Right. Who's got a copy of Le Serpent Rouge?
There is no such document.
How would you know, Vittorio?
Really? Estelle has no such thing.
Where did you get it?
I heard there was only a couple of copies.
No,
Look, perhaps I did say red serpent, but we were merely discussing the document. We don't have it. Well, for heaven's sake, are you going to search the poor woman?
Maybe we should. Right, Madeline?
Back off, Wilkes. I was only curious.
that's Mont Cordu. That rock's rather uniquely colored for this area. I wonder what destroyed Chateau de Blanchefort. The elements? Fire? War? This looks like it was the base of a tower. That's Roc Negre, the Black Rock. The ruins of the tower overlook Mont Cordu. Information about the original Chateau de Blanchefort.
Good morning, ladies. Grace, isn't it? Look, Estelle, isn't she just as cute as a button?
She is. Yes.
Of course, she's with that knight fellow. He's obviously the worst sort of man. Lily, don't upset the poor girl.
Oh, don't worry about me. Ugh, worst sort. I could not agree with you more. So, are you enjoying the tour?
Yes.
I overheard you with Madeline. What is the Le Serpent Rouge?
No offense, dear, but I couldn't bear to speak on the subject another moment. Such brass that French hussy has. I knew she'd upset you. People are just out to rob you, steal you blind. It's a brutal business. You're not trying to have your way with us, are you, dear?
Me? Oh, no, of course not. Hello, Madeline.
Hello, Miss Nakamura.
You can call me Grace. Interesting lecture.
Thank you.
So, you are the tour guide, right? Tell me, what is Le Serpent Rouge?
It's a pamphlet containing a riddle.
And it's hard to find a copy, I take it.
That is right. It was deposited into la Bibliothèque Nationale in Paris. According to French law, every written document must be deposited. But then it disappeared. The rumor is that the authors who wrote the riddle died mysteriously.
The Italian still looks bored. How could anyone be bored with this scenery? Ah, Signora Bukele, hello. Great view, huh?
Yes, my child. Very pretty.
Have you heard of Le Serpent Rouge before, Signora Bukele?
Oh, Miss Nakimura. Le Serpent Rouge is a fiction, like most of the riddles and so-called parchments surrounding Rennes-le-Chateau. You know, I wouldn't pollute my head with it.
There he goes with those binocs again. Say, do you know anything about Le Serpent Rouge?
Yes, it is an interesting piece. Oh, so I've heard. Lovely day, isn't it?
He's bird watching. Oh, Emilio seems to like the view. It's a nice view, isn't it, Mr. Baza?
Lovely, yes.
Have you been in this area before?
No, I haven't dared make such a long trip. What about yourself?
No, it's my first time in France.
Ah,
Say, do you know anything about Le Serpent Rouge?
yes, I have seen this document.
Really? Do you have a copy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you.
Oh. Oh yeah, he's really got that beefcake thing down, doesn't he? Fortunately, I'm a vegetarian. Good morning, Mr. Wilkes.
Call me John, love. You're here with that American, ain't you?
Yeah, it's Nakamura, by the way. Ms.
Right, missy. I got you.
Mr. Wilkes, you seem to know something about this Les Serpents Rouges thing.
Fair dinkum, love. It's some pamphlet. Supposed to have clues about the treasure in it.
You don't seem to be too interested in it.
There are all kind of red herrings in this thing. Lots of bullshit, pardon my French. Me, I already got it all figured. So I don't give a toss.
You have it all figured out. You know where the treasure is, then.
Just watch and learn, girlie. Watch and learn.
You know, I'm not exactly with Mr. Knight.
Ah, it's like that, is it?
That's right. I've heard you have some interesting equipment.
You bet, doll. You know, I've never had me an Asian girl before.
Oh. You don't know what you're missing.
Maybe we should get together later. You can show me.
Sure. You bet. Later. Ugh. Mosley hasn't changed a bit. So, you spent some time with your old pal yesterday, huh?
We talked.
I figured. You know, Gabriel and I, we've been pretty close. I mean, working together and everything.
I know you have, but if I were you, I wouldn't,
What?
You know, Gabe, he's such a... He's kind of a...
Did he say something about me?
No. I just know Gabe, that's all. You know, there's lots of really great guys out there. Nice guys.
Gabriel's changed a lot, Mose.
Really? Really? Yeah, it's great then. You know, that's good.
How did you get into the Rennes-le-Chateau mystery anyway? I never heard of it.
I saw the ad for the tour. It just kind of jumped up and bit me.
Oh. So, you never told me what you thought about the treasure.
As a matter of fact, I do have a few ideas, you know.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Well, I have some really insightful, but maybe I shouldn't.
What?
Nothing final, that is. Say, why don't we have dinner tonight? Just, you and me. We could, talk about it.
What about Gabriel?
Gabe's not into the treasure thing.
Oh, okay. It's probably best not to talk around the others anyway.
Right.
Hey, Mose, do you know anything about that document they were arguing about? Le Serpent Rouge?
Le Serpent Rouge? Never heard of it. But wasn't there something about Moulin Rouge?
You mean Moulin Rouge? No, that was a cabaret, Mose. And a painting by Toulouse-Lautrec.
Oh. Probably not related then. What you thinking about?
Just wondering what Gabriel's up to.
Oh.
There's a note on the table. Sheesh, the woman's already in hyperdrive and we just started this thing. Weird poem, too. There's an awful lot of blood imagery in this thing. Arteries, veins. It ought to be relevant, but I'm not sure how. Looks like Gracie's unpacked. That's our luggage. It's Sydney, the program Grace has been working on. That's the fingerprint kit Grace ordered. Supposedly she's got it all hooked up to Sydney. Of course, I didn't use fingerprints on my last two cases. I guess we'll see how useful it is. woman's cosmetic bag in my bathroom. Ooh, that scares me. I don't know what women keep in those things, and I don't want to know. Grace made me buy one of those before we went to Prince James's place. I prefer the plastic bag method myself. The do is just fine, thanks. Now, if I find any long black hairs in my toothbrush, someone is gonna hear about it. My teeth are perfectly clean, thanks.
Monsieur, I thought all the guests were out this morning.
Oh, hey there, Roxanne. I decided not to go, but don't mind me. Carry on.
Yes, monsieur.
Yep. Oh, she's cleaning all right. Ooh, she's doing a heck of a job. Well, I could ask her to let me into everyone's room, but I don't think that'd work. It's the maid's cart. Doesn't look like there's anything I need in there. I don't want to go in my room while the maid's in there. It's kind of awkward watching somebody pick up your undies. I'd love to get into these other rooms today. Maybe Roxanne can help me out. If I move it, she'll hear me. This is my room. The cart's blocking the door. That's not gonna do much good. I'm sure she'll check it before she leaves. I guess the lock prevents anyone from coming in that way. The maid's in there. It would be kinda tight at the moment it's occupied. Uh-oh, I think she's wrapping up in there. Hi. I got a bit delirious just now. I thought this was my room, but it's not. So sorry.
Does monsieur need help?
Oh, no. No, don't worry about me. Those are the doors to the balcony. I wonder if the maid would see me out there. I'll need to get back in here. I better make sure the door won't lock behind me. I think this is Buccelli's room. This must be Wilkes's room. The maid's not going to be in there long. I don't have time to search the room. The maid's in there. Uh-oh, I think she's wrapping up in there.
Monsieur, it is you again. I believe this is not your room either, n'est-ce pas?
It's not. Gosh darn it, those two staircases from the lobby keep getting me all muddled.
You are the first guest to have such trouble, monsieur. Perhaps it would be wise to check the number on the door before entering,
There you go. Good idea.
Let me walk you out.
That wouldn't do much good. The door's locked. That goes to Emilio's room. Is it a kitchen, desk, library? Only Emilio knows for sure. Emilio travels with his own food. Looks vegetarian. No thanks, looks like rabbit food to me. Hotel stationery, everyone's got it. I got some in my room if I need it. Man, is that journal old? It makes the Ritter archives look like yesterday's news. Huh. I wouldn't have taken Emilio for a scholar. It's written in Aramaic, I think. Can't read a word of it. Not even Sydney could translate that. Some Egyptian scene. Just looking at that makes me feel lazy. Either that's an impressionist sunset or it's LA through the smog. Looks like Emilio's sleeping in that bed. There's something under the pillow. It's a piece of cloth. It looks really old. Maybe it's some kind of good luck charm. What would I do with a piece of fabric? It obviously means a lot to the guy, or he wouldn't have it under his pillow. This room has 2 beds, yet Lady Howard and Estelle changed it for a front room. Nothing in this bed. That's the closet. I didn't expect Emilio to have much, but a few things here and there would have been nice. There's a picture on it. Oh me. Kind of an odd thing for a Muslim to have around. I should try to get some prints off this stuff. That's the fingerprint kit Grace ordered. Supposedly she's got it all hooked up to Sydney. I never took fingerprints before, but I suppose it couldn't hurt. No prints. Strange. With that glass plate, there should have been prints. It's a dresser. Nothing in here but a change of clothes. Cute enough to make you puke. Can't imagine what kind of coat Emilio would have. That's the door to the bathroom. Emilio seems like the type that takes a lot of showers. Looks like the hotel standard issue. I'm sure Emilio's gonna need those sooner or later. It's even emptier than Mosley's head. Roxanne does a heck of a job, doesn't she? We got some beard trimming scissors, a little shampoo. Nope, nothing revealing in here. TP, and lots of it. Just like the one in our bathroom. I don't think he's hiding anything in there, and if he is, I don't want to know about it. I wonder if I could see the tour group from here. Probably not. Better not. I don't want to be seen from the street. It's Madeline's room. There's no one in there. They are all on the tour. Sure is, green. A garden path. Charming. Put a motor on that boat and that would look like fun. I knew a girl with hair like that once. Nice chair. Here you've got your standard hotel room desk. That artist needs glasses. Oh, it's one of those clever all-in-one units. I think they built those in the 70s. Nice tasting clothes. It's a map, the one I saw her using yesterday. I bet you Gracie would love to have a copy of this. I'll have to bring it back, though. I'm not sure what that is exactly, but I think it has something to do with tracking your position. It reminds me of a tracker, but I don't think that's what it is. I'm not even sure what it does. Besides, she'd notice it was missing. That's all I need to think about while I'm in here. A nude redhead. Mont Saint-Michel. Gracie told me Wagner died there. Do you think she'd notice if I snuck in there? Maybe if Madeline were in the bed. I knew she was packing, but this is ridiculous. It was under the bed. Guess she doesn't trust the maid. I don't see anything. There's something on the barrel. Got it. I know, it's a city. Still makes me thirsty. That's the door to the bathroom. Two could fit in there. Well, it'd be tight, but I think I could handle it. Madeline wet. Oh, yep, I can imagine it. Roxanne must have emptied it. Just like the one in our bathroom. I think it's called Gilding the Lily. I look great without it, thanks. Baby, you can't beat a girl who brushes her teeth. Get a grip. I thought European girls didn't shave. Oh well, works for me. She washes her hair too. That's a plus. It's a shame to think that even beautiful women have to, well, you know. No thanks, but it does give the phrase, "Whither thou goest, I will go," a whole new meaning. I won't be in here that long. Those are the doors to the balcony. There's a groove where the roof meets the wall. I'd rather go back through the room if it's all the same to you. Entree to the irrepressible Lady Howard and Ms. Styles' room. Lady Howard's chair. Sure hope it's insured. How pointlessly expensive. Those must be Lady Howard's bags. No prints. It's locked. Yep, they traded a room with 2 beds for a room with 1. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Boy, talk about paranoid. What, do they think someone's gonna break in here? It's a file about the Rennes-le-Chateau mystery. They hid it under the bed. Yeah, Grace will kill me if I don't copy these. I'll have to put them back though, or Lady Howard will scream bloody hell. Women. Those look like Lady Howard's clothes. She's got kind of a fruit salad in a blender thing going, doesn't she? Those must be Estelle's. They're way too small for the towering inferno. Lily pads, or a really bad case of eczema. I'm thinking that old bag belongs to Estelle, not unlike Lady Howard herself. They've already unpacked. God, I hope that's a seashell. So much for the birds of a feather theory. She's shaped a little like Lady Howard, though the phrase "a little" is rather out of context here. I'd rather not imagine what goes on in there. No thanks. Roxanne probably just put those in here, but you can never tell. Look at the size of that bag. I guess Lady Howard needs a lot of help in the morning. The scary thing is, with all of that, she still looks like, well, like Lady Howard. I probably should, but I really don't want to. Just like the one in our bathroom. Now let me guess, that's Estelle's side of the shelf. And what exactly would I do with that? Estelle's the au naturel type. You gotta admire that in a woman. You don't have to date it, but you gotta admire it. Tube of, yep, suppuration H. Great. All right. Oh, jeez. A hand mirror. Now let's see. Who would that belong to? Yep, there's a print, all right. Someone's been gripping this baby. Why am I not surprised? TP and lots of it. Not on your life. Yuck. French food does not agree with Lady Howard. Prom night. Oh, baby, dig those hats. Sure is, green.
Monsieur Knight? You do not go with the tour?
I did not go with the tour. No, you are quick, Jean.
Oui, certainement. This is obvious. Unfortunately, it also makes the prédicament. I sent the staff home. There is no one here to prepare for your repast.
Oh, that's all right, Johnny babe. I've gone longer without repasting.
It is possible, I am sure, monsieur. Especially from such a strong man as yourself. But the hotel Rennes-le-Chateau is not a boot camp. I feel most horrible.
Oh, don't sweat it.
You are too kind, monsieur.
Say, Jean, I was wondering if you could tell me about the other guest rooms.
Is monsieur unhappy?
Must show is peachy, thanks. But I was thinking Gracie and I might come back sometime. You know.
Ah, I am most relieved. Truly, your room is one of the finest. Room 23, Monsieur Wilkes' room, is like your own. Then, in the middle of the hall, rooms 21 and 27 are a little bit smaller, oui? But they have the dumbwaiter like your room and that of Monsieur Wilkes.
So there are 4 rooms on the dumbwaiter?
Précisément. And in the front of the hotel are rooms 31 and 29. They are the best in the house. As large as your room, monsieur. But with the balconies.
But no dumbwaiter.
No. These rooms, they get a room service.
What about Mosley's room?
Room 33? It is a closet for the brooms, monsieur. I would not recommend it.
Hey, Jean, dude. You know, I am feeling a bit peckish.
Oh, I am so sorry. I will telephone the cook. She will simply have to miss her hip therapy.
No, really, I can take care of myself. That is, if you don't mind me going into the kitchen, I can make a sandwich or something.
Of course, but I am embarrassé, monsieur, mortified. I apologize most profusely.
Jean?
Oui, monsieur?
Get over yourself.
Oui, monsieur. Right away.
That goes into the kitchen. If I started looking in cupboards, I'd be here all day. Besides, this is France. I don't think I want to know what I'm eating. Looks like they're prepared for the apocalypse, or a Shriners convention. It's a bit early in the day for me. Besides, they'd probably add it to my bill. I believe that device is called a stove. I've gone my whole life without using one of those. I don't intend to start now. Phew! Is that a vent or a black hole? I'd probably end up in an alternate universe where women like Grace ran everything, otherwise known as hell. Gee, I hope that's copper on there. It wouldn't fit down my pants. That reminds me, I have some cheese going bad back at Schloss Ritter. I could use a bite, but I've got more important things to do. Great place to sit and watch. Well, I'm sure something happens here occasionally. It's a list of room service orders. I don't need to take it with me. Interesting. That Baza must be a vegetarian. Come to think of it, I never see him in the dining room. Hey, you can fit a lot of French soufflés in that baby. No thanks. I don't think I'll be opening any oven doors for a while. Bet the staff eats here. That must be the servants' entrance. I think that just goes out back. Guess that's to prevent the cooks from drinking too much wine. They'll think their vision is getting fuzzy. It's an old-fashioned rope pulley. That's Buccelli's door. Nothing but hotel stationery on the desk. It's a floor plan for some cathedral, huh? She looks like a basset hound I had when I was a kid. If I had to dress like that, I'd be thinking about jumping too. How come Buccelli gets 2 beds and I slept on the couch last night? Nada. One light for 2 beds. I hate that. That's a somber-looking bag. Rather like Buccelli himself. I should try to get some prints off this stuff. Yeah, there's a print. Got it. There's nothing in there. All the doors look alike in this room. I wonder how many times Buccelli's pissed in the closet. Nothing. Not even moth drop-ins. I wonder if it can still be called a coat rack if there are no coats on it. Sorry, I've been reading too much Nietzsche. Reminds me of New Orleans. It's a dresser. Well, hello there, Padre. It's a priest's shirt and collar. I don't think I'll be needing it. You must be thinking of a certain New Orleans case of mine. Well, looks like Buccelli's got a hitherto undisclosed profession. Either that or he's really kinky. Buccelli's casual wear. Me? Wear that? Only in my nightmares. Black pants, those look kind of formal. It's a stub from a train ticket. It's a stub from a train ticket. I found it in Buccelli's room. It's definitely not a ticket from Naples. Buccelli came here from Rome. The Vatican, in fact, unless I'm very much mistaken. That's the door to the bathroom. I can't say that Buccelli's towels inspire any ideas whatsoever. I don't think a guy like Buccelli actually gets dirty. No clues in there. Just like the one in our bathroom. Looks like your basic bathroom stuff in there. I think that it's probably not relevant. A comb? That's optimistic of him. Buccelli's so tight, he probably doesn't need one of those. That goes to Wilkes's room. A woman lounging around. Typical. If this were our room, I'd be sleeping on the floor. He has a plant in the same spot we do. Ah. Looks like the end of North by Northwest, without the heads. Now there's a subject matter you just don't see enough of in fine art. Gee, they must have run out of paintings. Hey, that looks just like the one in our room. There must have been a sale at the local Kmart. Wilkes actually gets to sleep in his bed. The springs are a bit overworked, but other than that... That's the prop it open theory of unpacking. Nothing in there but dirty laundry. Wilkes's laptop must kinda get lost in a lap like his. We've got one in our room. I'm not exactly a hacker. I probably couldn't make much sense of Wilkes's files. It's Wilkes's big machine. If this thing started thumping in here, Jean would be all over me like a cheap tan. A, I couldn't carry it. B, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Good idea, though. That's as ugly as the one in our room. A diagram of what looks like the Earth revolving around what looks like a cross. Somebody needs astronomy lessons. He's obviously working on something. It's mostly treasure stuff. I don't think it's what I'm looking for. There's a letter on the desk. I don't need to take it with me. It's from Metaphysical Books. Looks like Wilkes is getting published. Maybe he's not as dumb as he looks. Nah. I'd love to see Wilkes try to get into that tub. Then again, maybe I wouldn't. That towel wouldn't even dry off Wilkes's left toe. No clues in there. Just like the one in our bathroom. Guy stuff. At least we know Wilkes isn't a woman in drag. His Highness's throne. A guy like Wilkes is gonna need at least 3 or 4 of those.